let's make sure everything's going according to plan. Everything's going well. I hope everything is going alright. Who are these little PlayStation for? Oh, damn it! Where's that my phone go? Or there we go. Apparently I mixed up the earbuds. So now we do. Go ahead and pop out the back here. Then I need to tear out the back of this thing again somehow. I want the battery inside to be good. I need to see if the RAM on this thing is actually otherwise. Okay, YouTube and kick and switch. Welcome to the chat room, so both all those. Something just has to come in. Alright, looks like we're straight up on switch, kick. Yeah, we're just going live, and we are going to be continuing on something I missed Sunday because of family issues. We will be doing something very simple. Probably nothing more than about 30 minutes of your time. If you guys want to come in and enjoy that, and then we'll probably do something else for the rest of it. Don't know what yet, but I'll just cruise around the internet. Alright, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright. Hey guys, just showing you off, we are going to be starting off on number 15 of the Fan Home / Altea Megazord build. This is a Hasbro deal. I don't know if Altea will actually be doing the Dragon Zord, which, dear God, please do that. Or we build one part at a time so we could actually make that. Followed by the Titanus Megazord. Those would be very fun to continue on doing. So, without further ado, don't forget to have your little magnetizer, demagnetizer. Go ahead and get your little screwdriver nice and magnetized. Right here at the bottom, just go ahead and rub it a little. Yep, that's all you gotta do. Insert it and rub it. That's all you need to do. Absolutely. Alright, put that off to the side. If you have an empty pill bottle or perhaps something else, a little baggie or something, every one of these come with some extra screws, and you could put them here. No, always good to have some screws. Never know when you'll need them. With this one, I did get another additional battery, I believe. Probably it's not an additional one. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. So I do have this here, right here, this battery. So we will be dealing with that. Go ahead and move ourselves up here. We will be taking this apart and inserting it into our little Mastodon head. Let me go ahead and take a look at this screen. Alright. We are going to need all 4 screws on this one. Like, very interesting. Alright. So, judging by what I saw, we will be inserting it here and here. This will be inserting into the chip. This wire is going to be inserting into the chip and into the back of the head, which will be followed up by the batteries at some point. Alright, so, yeah, extra battery, no extra cushion. Don't know what it's about. I'll toss that off to the side for now. And we'll go ahead and cut this through. It shouldn't take any more than a few seconds to do. We are doing a, let's see, altogether 6? Yep. For, this is package number 5, if I'm not mistaken. This is my book, and I'm gonna read it! Yep. This week is package number 5. So, here we go. Now, in addition, you could use the bottle, the cap that the screws, that an empty, old empty, Tylenol bottle like this. Or off-brand version of it, whichever. And the screw cap, you can put the extra screws in here, or do like I do, tray. This was a failed 3D project that I was going to make a OG Nintendo that could be on the side. Yeah, that wasn't exactly 100% thought out and planned. That's why I stopped. Anyway, let's go ahead and open her up. Make sure whenever you open, nothing pops out. I've already lost a tooth over that. Not my personal tooth. Saber-tooth, tiger tooth. Supposedly, I'm supposed to be getting a package in soon. They did not include it in this version, in this package, with the rest of the Zord. My newest one, number... What package am I at? They did not include an 8, but they did finally send me everything I needed for the next package number 6. Yeah, sometimes some items will be delayed a lot. A lot of delaying's gonna be done. There are a total of 5 screws in here. You only need 4 of these. Go ahead, grab a pair of scissors. Be careful if you are young or not, whoever's doing this, be careful with your scissors. Make sure you're not hurting yourself with all of this. Safety first, everyone. Make sure you're not clumsy with these things. Go ahead, set those aside, preferably in a safe space. And that is the true meaning of having something in a safe space. Alright, according to this, I wish I had a tablet actually to look all this crap on. Unfortunately, that doesn't work at all. Instead of going into my secondary computer. According to this, yeah, it looks like, oh, my eyes are itching. Anyway. Okay, we want to we'll just toss out these items. It's easier for your trash if you just clamshell these things up again and just toss them there. It creates less space waste. Or wasteful space. this is going to be shown later on, but I'm just going to do it here first because it's just best to get that out of the way. And according to what I saw, you won't. Okay. So this section here, these knots are going to be on the outer side. We wanted to have the curve here facing towards these two outer knots. Then we're just going to align the screw holes. Not sure if you can see that. There we go. And we're going to grab our trusty screwdriver that comes with the set in number 1. With it being all magnetized now, it makes it a lot easier. Make sure we set it up on the tip. Just want to insert it. Insert it. Now this, something like this. Oh, I'm trying to show you guys why I screwed it. Not easy. Not very good at showing off when I screw. Makes me very nervous. Alright, so we could just line it up like this, you know. Just get it started on one side. Get it nice and don't have to finish it off. Just start on one side and then you want to take another. Go ahead and get it on the tip. Push it through. Very well aligned and just screw. Now you want to finish off on this side first. It's going to be very difficult, but it's going to do that. If you notice, there's going to be a little button here. That's probably going to come in a little later. But be very careful not to hurt the mother or the chip. And screw in. You want to do the same thing for the other side. There we go. Look at that. Nice and squeezed in together. And the reason I'm doing this is because I did this first, is because I really don't want to mess with it later. Now everything's gonna, this is all gonna go here, and if I'm reading the instructions correctly, yep. Only on this ear here, there are 2 additional screw holes. See, it's not on this side. You want to just align them up here. Align them the best you can. In fact, let me look at the instructions real quick. Yep. Okay, before that happens, I'm just going to go ahead and want you to, I'm doing this a little out of order. You can follow the instructions completely, but I find it sometimes better to do things out of order. Make sure you get these little holes on the bottom to match the little bottom prongs, and the right way, of course. Push those in right there into the chip, just like that. The reason I'm doing this is because whether you do it like this, first things first, we'll go ahead and grab a screw. And you lean it over. Yeah. Lean it over. We now have something to hold on to. Go ahead and put that. Start that a little. Take the hose onto. The holes are a little bit smaller up onto that part. Hold that there. Back forward, back forward. Get that down. Now you don't have to worry about fiddle paddling with other things. I probably just made things a little bit more difficult by doing that. order, but I think it's better that way. You could just then push everything downward. It's holding into place. You toss the extra screw. And finally, you screw in the last one. Get that all, get it nice and started. Now, sorry. Now we got that nice and started here. Go ahead. There we go. All the way down. Make sure every part of this is nice and tight. Do any and all inspections that you need. Right here. There we go. Good. Make sure everything is good. Let's give us some extra lighting. There we go. That's what we need. Now we can see how everything is. In the instructions, I'm going to let y'all know because I discussed this in the last video as a reminder. These will show up as black. If you don't see them as they're silver in my copy. If they're not silver, if that confuses you, just note that in the instructions, these will turn up black. These are silver in the actual ordeal. Alright. That part is done. We are not done with this. We have a lot more to go through. So we put our screwdriver over here on the side. We grab our trusty scissors. If you can't deal with the really sharp ones, go with the duller ones. Either or use knife. Whatever you use, make sure you practice at most safety. You don't want cuts. Alright, now we are on. Let me go ahead and go on to the next instructions, which should be number 16. Alright, let me go ahead and load up these instructions. I really should actually preload all of them. Actually, give me one moment. I'm going to preload my instructions. I don't know why I didn't think about doing this in the first damn place, but apparently when an idiot is, an idiot does. Having some loading issues. Sorry, the secondary laptop I'm using because I don't actually have a tablet. Probably use my phone, but that's too small of a screen. It has issues. It has its very own issues. The person who decided that, hey, we're going to make a laptop with a set um, RAM inside of it that you cannot modify. Yeah, I hate you. I hate you so much. Great hard drive space, bad RAM amount. I hate you so much for that. All right, here we go. Built step by step, your Megazord. All right, let that load up. I'm gonna go ahead and then just rip off, cut off the plastic. Number 16. Cool. So, oh, looks like we're dealing with the arm section right now. I don't think I need this part right now, so I'm just going to set that off to the side. Are we dealing with the arms or the back legs? I don't know which.
This is my book, and I'm gonna read.
There we go. Set that off to the side. Remember, reintroduce these things as clamshells. It's a lot easier. Alright. So according to this, I'm going to need this. And give me a second. Apparently this side. And where are my tweezers? Oh right, the tweezers were with that. Go ahead and use this. Oh. Do I have any screws with this one? Yes. Yes, we have screws. Okay, they're underneath here. There we go. So okay, this is the this is the handle for our shield model. So I'm guessing this is part of the back of the head. Oh, okay, I see, like that. Yeah. So what we're going to do is take this and this. Push them together. Get them nice and squishy. Make sure, like so. Are we wanting it to go? Yes. We're wanting it to actually, to where it'll be like that. Yep. Okay. That is correct. Next we're going to take this part And looks like we're going to place it there. Like so. Alright, that's going to be your one of your clips. Right to the main body, and whenever it's not needing to be clipped, like so. Huh. Yeah, that makes sense. Correct? Alright, then we're going to need to grab this. Place that there. We are just going to clamshell this on, aligning everything up properly, it looks like. This is going to be fun, considering we have a rubber piece here. You know what? Might be easier. Might, just might. Okay, instead of putting it on the pegs, it'll just be easier if you just stuff it right in there. Alignment has been initialized. Cool. Cool. Yay. We have a piece. Boing. I don't know what that pegs to, but I think it goes into the main body. One of these. Yeah. Okay. This side. Okay, yeah, cool. Doesn't matter which side you start off with, it's all the same right there, but yeah, we're gonna need this here. Next are your screws. You only need 2 out of 3. So we just magnetize our screws. Now, one side's going to be solid, the other side's going to have 2 screw holes. We're going to have them here and here. Right here at the top. Let's go ahead and screw that down. Get it nice and tight. Next, we're just going to go right. Oh. Apparently I can't hold on to things. Or remember what direction I am. No, it got knocked off. Here we go. Dead on the money. If the hole's big enough, it's actually not that bad. You'll at least hit something. Alright, anything else we're dealing with this this round? Okay. See, magnetism works. So according to this, we are going to be putting these on there. I'm not sure what the end result looks like. Interesting. So we want to make sure the this is vertical with the body as much as possible. Now, if not, these are large enough you could actually use your fingers to tighten up, make sure it stays vertical. That is not guaranteed. You want to make sure that the see, one side has like this and one side is like this. You want to make sure the side with the protrusion here we go. Let me switch over. You want to make sure the side with the protrusion is facing outwards, and this slant is facing towards the curve in the back booking area. Just want to place it in like that. That'll just friction on like so. Like that. According to what I'm seeing, yes. Second verse, just like the first. Go ahead. Insert. Go ahead, turn it. Make sure it's horizontal with it, because that's going to matter in the future, I'm pretty sure. Just pop that on. It really doesn't matter which order you do this. It's not going to interfere with either or. Alright, there we go. This is done for number 18. Got our clamshells. Make sure they're together before you toss it into. Oh. And save a screw. Alright. Now we're really getting to the tusk of the matter. For this, you may want some of this. It's a plastic glue. Apologies, I forgot to mute my notifications. Although that's not a bad thing because I don't care about Pokemon Go right now. Anyway, it's probably something to do. Let's see, it's what, Monday? No, it's not about the Tuesday hours. Maybe it's a raid or something. I don't know. It's raining outside. That's all I know. Okay, so we're gonna go down, and we won't. I don't think we need our screwdriver this time. Okay, we will have the. This is the power button right here. We do not want to lose that power button, so everything will be used except for the power button. I'm pretty sure in this issue, because yeah. See, where is it supposed to be, right? Is this on backwards? I could have sworn I had the instructions correct. Oh no, the instructions are correct. I just put this on backwards. Give me a second, I need to fix that. Dummy Dumb is a moron. Good news is, just to fix that, just remove both screws and flip it over. And it's not going to interfere with anything. I just didn't pay attention. And it'll make it a lot faster considering the screw holes are already, what do you call it? Threaded. There we go. It is great whenever you don't do something stupid like this. Make sure you don't do stupid things. Wait a minute, I'm talking to the human society? Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be curved and power button's going to be out here. In fact, I could probably just take one of those extra batteries and plug it in and just watch it. Right. So, when I did this, I did it backwards. So, make sure you put it in the correct way with the power charger and the power button going outwards. You know, that way. We will be inserting some tusk, but the power button here will not be inserted just yet. If not all the pieces are going to be used, just put them back in the clamshell. Alright, we are probably going to be using this here. We have a cat attack. It attacks, and we have to soothe the kitty. You have to soothe the kitty into a false sense of security. Make it think that, hey, it's important and needs to be here. Yes. We just give it all of its attention. All of the attention. Give the kitty attention. Isn't that right, little Heidi? You know, she was named Heidi because she would always hide every time she came nearby. But now look at her. Look at her. She thinks I'm just a little snack. Fun, huh? All right. Go ahead, Heidi. Down on the ground. I need you to be down there for right now. All right. So, dummy dumb parts out of the way. Okay, so we're basically going to see. We're going to have sections with holes and pegs and holes and pegs. You know, easy peasy lemon squeezy type of togetherness. If any of this does not want to hold together, I have the glue. I have the glue ready. Apparently, I don't have an easy way of opening this. Woo! Wow. At least I know it'll be secure. Alright, we'll put that all to the side for now. It looks like we're just going to whole finger right here. Apparently, whole finger loose parts. Right there. Just go ahead and make sure you get the tusk out and just pop it on. Then take rest of clamshell, put back together. Set clamshell off to the side in a secure area, or into one of your fan home boxes, where you have all your other parts at, and yeah, that's all you gotta do. Alright, next is find the ones that align properly. Going to align all these up together. Ooh, look at that. Pretty cool. Oof. Don't want to break anything, so make sure everything's aligned properly. Make sure the tusk piece, that tusk piece does not want to go together. I need to start off with that side. Looks like we have some good old fashioned artifacting. Hobby knife. Be very careful. Always point away. Skim off any extra peg artifact. Any of this. Right there. Now this is vacuum sealed chrome, so you could already see how it's going to go. Just in my nail. I just clipped my nails too. Right there in the back. Ow! Mother... Okay. Let's do this again. This time, I get the front to close first. Why aren't you? Let's go ahead and try to add angle, see what's going on here. Okay, looks like we have some. Yeah. Don't know if you guys can see this, but yeah, let me move the lighting out a little bit. Right here, there's some extra chrome plastic here that needs to be shaven away, causing issues. Needs to be shaven away. Once it looks like you got it out of the way, should be able. Nope. Right. Yeah, there we go. That's what it was. A little bit of extra, some extra leftovers from the chrome plating left over in the plastic mold. I think it doesn't matter. Or does it? Okay, so there's a hole right here that shows that it goes on the inside. But based upon... Little girl, why are you knocking things down and we're knocking stuff off? There's the other one. My cat decided that she wants to play. She's not as mature as the others yet. Okay, yep. Do we have some water affecting here again? Or some issues? Let me check. Need some extra lighting. Fortunately, my camera doesn't like extra lighting. That's all. Make sure everything's squashing together perfectly. Not going down all the way. Nope, neither one of these want to go through. More issues with the, not sure what's going on there. Go ahead and put the other one together. Yeah, looks like we have the same issues with this one as well. So it looks like both of them, right here had some issues. Right there it goes, they pop right on out. Why does they separate? Let me see if there's another. Very careful when you're messing with the X-Acto knife. Especially one that may be dull. Yep, there we go. All went together. Not sure which side's which. Oh, yep, see? Feel some extra. Be careful not to actually get the other side. Otherwise you'll damage like this, but this will be in a part where you can't see it, so that's fine. You don't ever point it towards your eye like I just did. That's the stupidest thing you could do. These things are made to go in a particular way, so it's close up. Yeah, there's gotta be something right there. Doesn't exactly fit perfect. Or does it? There's something amiss. Try to get right on the edge. to get on the edges of, make sure you don't get, there it is. There's some chrome artifacting on it. There we go, that's much better. But for certainty, give it a second. This stuff takes a moment to actually get to the bottom. There we go. Go ahead and get some of that on here. I'll go ahead and put these two together. Nope, that's not the right one. Oh, there it is, hiding. See, there's a way. Okay, maybe that was the right one. I just didn't. Alright. There we go. Supposedly outwards. Okay, yeah, I guess so. Come on, squeeze together all the way. Make sure all that's smooth. Go ahead and shape all this. Shit that may come up. Look at that. Issues. Wars. There's an issue. What issues? I see. Yeesh! Apparently, there's some chrome artifacting, chrome issues right here onto these posts. Alright, slide down, causing the issues. Go ahead and just go ahead and rub that up around here. What do we got here? Apparently something that wasn't there. It should be there. Okay, so looks like this is one side that needs this glue. Hopefully a good amount of it actually just decided to accumulate on the end here. Goodness. What we're going to do is just hold it, force it together, hold. Going to be a gap there. I can't think anything about that. That's just the way it's designed. Could be a mold degradation issue. This could be your mileage may vary upon this particular situation. This is moving around like crazy. Kind of like a boo-boo, you gotta blow on it. Alright, so, yeah, that's all we got done for this one. So let's move on to our next target. Number 18. Go ahead and set these off to the side. Okay, looks like we're getting to the battery section, so we will be needing this back again, most likely. It looks like we got the back ears. Alright. So, let's go ahead and have some fun. Alright, there we go. We're just going to move this over here where we'll put the screws to the side. You know what I would hate to do is actually try to replace these batteries. They're going to be a pain in the ass if I ever need to be. I apparently have 2 spare batteries now. Put that off to the side. I don't think I'll need it, but alright, we have a sensor, I believe so. Of course. That's going to be an issue, isn't it? Come here, come here. Okay, there we go. We're going to need these parts, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to go ahead and put the those off to the side. Which I think should, if I'm not mistaken, they would end up sliding in this area. Like this. If I'm not mistaken, this is how they should be sliding in. Yeah, perfectly well. Outwards. Just gonna put the rest of this off to the side. Gonna take the back. Set that off to the side. No, wait. We'll get into it anyway. Alright. Power buttons off to the side. I know I'm going to need that, and it's going to be the most difficult thing on this part. I can already see that happening. Alright. So, let's begin. So first things first, we're going to need the battery. Go ahead and open up. All the screws the same? Yep. Thank God all the screws are the same. Now if they have different screws, they should be placed in different packaging. I think you'll learn that later on. Perhaps. Perhaps not. But good driver. Place things off to the side. In safe areas. Bluetooth. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and okay, what's the point of these? Just gonna have it so damn difficult to actually each one out. What's the point? There you go. Now remember, when cutting these bags open, make sure all the material you need is at the bottom, away from the cutting area. All right, here we go. See, I can't move. This is ridiculous. This little creature is ridiculous, if you ask me. It's adorable, but ridiculous. There we go. Make sure we wrap up the battery, just nicely like this. Oh, that is one swollen looking battery. Is this supposed to look like that? I don't remember the other ones being this swollen. I guess it is. I thought they were a little bit flatter. Oh well. This may be a mileage impair. Differing batteries. Alright, so what we need to, okay. Plug in and put in area. Okay. So, just about what I see. We're going to be plugging in here, and we are going to place the battery in here. Like this. That loosely fits in. So, underneath these wires, right here, just gonna try to align them properly. Just go ahead and plug it in first. See how our alignment is. Okay, we want to make sure. Yep, the face up. Is that right? Yes. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and hold down the power button for 3 seconds. There we go. Let me go ahead and turn off that. Take a look at that. 1, 2, 3. It's amazing, isn't it? I gotta say, I love the emerald eyes glowing more than anything. And the silver in the eye compartment really helps out. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and loosely, I guess. Very loosely, because it's not a very tight fit down there. Put that down there. Look at this. This time, make sure it's fixed. Alright. Next we're going to be adding on this part, it looks like. Okay, looks like a nozzle port. Alright, So these two, let me pull this out. These two here, these pegs will slot right here into these areas. Make sure the wiring's nice and out of your way. You may pop your battery out of place, so you might want to go ahead and go. While doing this, shift that upwards and just pop your battery back into place. In fact, make sure the wiring is facing downwards. There we go. Make sure your wire is facing downward like so. And just shove it into the corner. And that should help out a lot with that. And we'll just go ahead and shimmy that onto there properly. Should be no issues. This should allow some resistance right there, and that should keep all that in place. All right. Now that that's in place, I'm guessing we'll have to shift this upwards just a bit. Alright, and wanted us to put in the tusk now, but tusk before this makes much more sense. Alright, so we're going to take one side and just slide it underneath here, just enough, and we're going to what we're going to do is try to align everything up properly. I'm going to slide underneath, make sure that the earpiece here lines up there, all the way down. Oh, nope, and don't drop it. You get into place. Don't do that again. If that happens, you'll have to remove it, make sure everything's in the natural areas. Alright. See, there's a little peg hole here that's going to go into this peg here, so you're going to have to make sure that happens. So that's why you need to shift it upwards here. You're going to make sure everything lines. Dropping downwards. And we're going to push down here, make sure everything just clicks into place nicely. Now, you can take one screw. I'm going to just go in halfway. One of these over here. Alright, that's fine. Alright. What we're going to do here, because it's going to be the most difficult thing ever. Alright, place that there. Now, with our finger here, we're going to take some clear tape. Place it over our area here. Now don't worry about it after we get it all into place. We just wanted to have an adhesive. If you leave it just open enough, you could actually just pop that off or just make a little dog here. Whichever. This isn't going to last long, it's just temporary. You want to go ahead and go underneath the other side and go ahead and align everything up. Make sure that the other parts are aligned. Here, make sure even the especially the electronics are aligned properly. Get that in there. and then push up onto. Yep. Should be going in properly there. It actually may just stick out just a bit. What the hell is that sensor thing for? Okay, the sensor here, this is going to just be left off to the side. I don't know what that's for. It's an LED. We have an LED here. This may be for pterodactyl for later on. Oh no. No. Again? You know what? I'm just going to set you off to the side. Now before we go ahead and put everything together, go ahead and get all tape. So everything's just aligned properly. Alright. Tape all fingers. Now, we start to really screw down everything. You could do it, you can follow the directions or, you know, find your own little ways of doing things properly. If you think you can actually get it better in there, that's great. Right. Okay, these parts here, will be flipped around. These go into the actual main body. The little pegs. So you could actually just shift them downward later. Just be careful. It looks like. First things first, let's go ahead and, before we mess with easy, back out. That's just friction. Now once everything is all together, we will have a size comparison video. Go ahead and do that. Okay, I think I still have some regular super glue. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put that on there versus this plastic glue. Super glue will it's probably because of the chrome that I'm not actually getting everything I need out of what I'm doing. 6 little screw heads. And a nice tight enforcement. Squeezy. You gotta get it nice and squeezy. Yeah, squeeze it together. Squeezy, squeezy, squeezy. Alright. There we go. Sure everything's all good. Everything's in its place. Oof. What the hell? What's going on here? Go. Did it jump out of its section? I need to check on that. Something doesn't feel right. Probably gonna regret it. No, I'm most definitely going to regret it. Let's see. There we go. That's what I thought. Let's pop out of its section just a bit. Come on. Go straight down. Well, could actually just, you know, have one side inserted. So, alright, there we go. Looks like that was just an issue. Push upwards. Good alignment there. Make sure I align into the pinhole down there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get these Tusk super glued on there. Plastic glue is not gonna work for this. Give me I'm gonna have to go grab my super glue. Just used a good amount of one container a moment ago. I think. No, wait. I still have a lot of it left over. I know exactly where it's at. Alright. Like everything's in place. Lights working, everything's good. Golden. I really love the fact that these actually have working lights. A little up and down here and there. Not really necessary, honestly. This was... If you can't actually have full up and down range movements, it's not really worth it. Push this out. There we go. Flip it all the way in. This is more for, these are connector pieces. This allows it to look up, down a bit, you know. And I'll probably have some liquid gladly. Alright. There we go. One Mastodon head. Slash. It's a good shield! Jaw! Give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and glue these together. 1 second. Alright, it should be right here. Cool. Luckily it wasn't too far away. I have it just right here. Not gonna do much. Little bitty gap. Let me move the mic out of my way. Alright. That's done. Grab a piece like. Place them where they need to go. Give it about 2 seconds and we will. There we go. That should do the trick. Let that air out. Super glue gel. Always good for modeling. The gel is actually better than the actual super glue because it's more controlled. This, I don't know if it's going to be used soon or not. I'm just going to place that off to the side and trash everything else. Oh, it's probably going to be used for this. We're into the Triceratops, one of my favorites. Mostly because there was cool. Yeah, now we're getting into the Triceratops, one of my favorite Zords. Billy was actually my best. It's because of Billy. He is best ranger in my opinion. One of the best rangers. Kind of sad what happened to him in the actual show, but you know. What is this? Attention, this product contains batteries. Yeah. We know the product contains batteries. I did not know that was actually in there. Give me 1 second. I need to stand up for a second. Things that you know that you're getting older, you know? Just doing things the old-fashioned way. Alright, so a little LED here is probably not going to go into this just yet, but we shall see. Alright. Nope, not yet. No, I lied. It is going to go in for this one. So let's go ahead. Let's see if all the... Oh, we have some short screws and some long screws. Got it. First things first. Let's go ahead and open. Ooh. Cool. Oh. It's cold to the touch. Ooh, this is die-cast. This is a die-cast face. Ooh, pretty. You gotta love it. You gotta love how the fact that the enamel painting that they use for the die-cast looks nothing like the plastic. But you know, we could always eye it. You can see how some things are gonna go. Okay, so we're gonna set that off. Set everything off to the side. Go ahead. I believe we're going to be using everything because that's all in one area, one piece. Alright. So, first we're going to need our little light, our little LED light here. It has a string wire wrapped around it. That was a weird way of putting that. I'll just toss that off to the side. Don't need that. What do I need to do? Okay, looks like this is just. How do you want it? Okay, so we're gonna bend the wire outwards like this. We are going to place that there. Which screw do you want there? 917? 97? Which should be these little black screws here. Okay. Wants me to take one of these and screw. Alright. Little screw hole right there. And it has panel alignment. Oh. I think I'm doing it backwards. think it wants a LED on the outside. We just set the panel here. So we just hold it where everything aligns. Okay, first I'm gonna go ahead and do a dry run. Go ahead and get that done. See, it's already just spitting out and all that. Great. Reverse. Hold. Come through. No, a little sticky tack wouldn't hurt. I need to make sure I don't accidentally break the wiring. I don't want to have to solder anything. I'll just be a pain in my ass. Alright. So, if I'm not mistaken, the Triceratops has 2 individual LEDs instead of one. At least just by how this looks. Alright. There's a little slot right here in the back. You want to make sure that your wiring goes out from that. That would be great. Sure, you have it well enough like that. Next, I want you to interesting. Take the eye, pop it in, make sure it goes in correctly. I'm just doing this as a dry test run to make sure all of our parts are going correct. Yep, okay. Yep, that's exactly how we want to do it. Next, yeah. Just lock that on there, and you want the 917 19.7 screws. Okay. They have specific ones, I guess. Go ahead and screw it in here. Come on, down we go. Yeah. Make sure everything is good. Golden, free, fine, fantastic. Alright, now let's go ahead and open our other bag of screws. And dump them out. Don't worry folks, we're almost done with this segment. Oh, let's see. Let's go down. Okay, apparently they want us to line everything up here. We have our little eye. We want which ones? This one and this one to be screwed in next. Alright, there we go. Silver is usually used for metals, and blacks apparently are used for plastics. Alright, let's go ahead and nice and tight. You're gonna have to use a little bit of elbow grease into that. Let's go ahead. Alright. Got this going. There we go. There we go. Whew, that took some effort. Okay. Okay. With these pointing down, we need them to go downward. Okay. Yeah, here we are. There's a little metal peg here that'll go into this hole here. And that's up there. Make sure they're aligned. Is it? Which one? Oh, right. You want to make sure this hole goes here and this peg goes into that. Right there. Ah, perfectly. Next we want another silver screw. Just gonna go ahead and step all the way down. Don't forget to put a little elbow grease by pushing some pressure on it as you're screwing in. There we go. There we are, nice and tight, it's all fit in. We have one more part to go through. And how do we want to look it? Going towards the back, you want to go out. Okay. Okay, it looks like these have to be facing, this flat area here needs to be facing outwards for the back of the head later. And make sure that the cable is out of the way. You don't want to actually get it underneath this. Hold firm. We'll go ahead and screw that down. Use some elbow grease as necessary. Nice and tight. No need to hold it firm, but it is a good position to hold the part. We got half of a face done. Come on. There we go. That's aligned. There we go. Come on. Almost done. Got one more part to go through. Alright. And that's number 18 done. Go ahead and store away your extra screws. And we got a half a Triceratops head. Although I think it's missing its jawline. People. That's not good. Alright, that's done and over with. Perhaps I'll pull up the individual articles up onto the up on here. Go ahead and minimize. Alright, we got the usual. Alright. Hey Grandpa, I see that your channel is on 24 hours. The audience watches stream, so you can earn $24 per hour with kick. Which I can hold your channel at $3,000 followers. No thank you. Let people just get into my chats on their own. We do have a chat in on my side. It's nothing more than another kind of like a management deal on trying to get people started, but your random letter name, I'm sorry, no, I don't do bots. In addition, if you people love me, and I mean if you really love me, you'll follow me on your own. If you don't, you won't. I'm doing this for me. I do this for my fun, my entertainment. Yay! We got a jawline in this one. A little bit of a second verse, same as the first here. So we will be repeating some things and doing some things brand new. I don't think I really need too much on the instructions on what's new and what's not new. Yeah. Give me these rubber pieces. I could pretty much guess on how this is going. Nope. There we go. Make sure everything's out in one area. Clamp together. Toss it in the trash. Alright. Go. Make sure all the rubber pieces are over here. And if I'm not mistaken, rubber's gonna go in these. Just gonna go ahead and just get this out of the way. This will be where the jawline meets the road. Come on. Yeah, see, this would have been even more of an issue with the jaw. Can't even get it in there loosely. Yeah, see? Come on. You can go ahead and rearrange this a bit. See, check this out. Move all that this way. See, check. How are you supposed to go in there if he's not going to go in there? Let me go ahead and place this on to the jaw itself. Yeah, see, that is way too big. It's not even going to grip. I think they missized this. Size is a misnomer. If that's not gonna fit, then we're not getting a jawline, are we? I need to do this. I think we need to do this. Right. Right there. That should do the trick. Let me do this off camera. Come on. Like I might need to make it a little bit smaller. Make it a little bit smaller here. There we go. Before we begin with this, I'm just going to have to see if this goes right in. Do I need to push it through the other side? Not even this like this. Barely even getting it. There we go. Looks like I didn't have to get that one down, and look, just took some more effort. A lot more effort. On that. Whew. I swear. Okay, so what we're going to do is exactly what we did on the other side. Right, screwdriver's right in front of my face. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and retreat our area. Best thing to do. Go ahead, free thread. Threading has been done. Clean it off. Go ahead and align right through there. Oh, nope. There we go. Push those off to the side for a second. That's a weird way of wiring my glasses. Whatever. Like I said, a little sticky tack probably just go on the back of that end, whatever, in place. Just gotta go ahead and just drive it on in. Next, go ahead and just put that up there. Okay. Okay, we want to make sure that the wire is not too much in the area. Alright, and if I remember correctly, we need to insert eyeball right here. And do a line with both sides that. There we go. And go ahead and just insert that part here. Right. Remember, make sure your wire is coming out of that little slot right here on the back end. And just screw. Here. That's done. Next, need to empty out this Yeah. Other screw bag. Alright, screw. I think we have an extra screw. Got a triple screw there. Okay, so when we put it together, there's going to be a screw in this. Gotcha. Alright, so next we're going to just align like they did last time. Take the zero screws and just go right here. Use a little elbow grease. Make sure we go in nice and tight. Good and squeezing. Get a good squeeze up onto it. Squeeze so good that it doesn't want to move from it. Alright. There we go. It's good to have parallel parts. Alright. Yep, there we go. Just gonna go ahead and go there. Looks like we're actually going to use all my silver screws on this one. You get just an exact amount. But we still had leftovers from the last one, so we're good. Everything good. Pull the wire out of the way. How about that? 2 pieces. That's 2 screws to actually go over. At least the last 2 for the metal part. There's some good old-fashioned elbow grease. Alright, that's nice and tight. That's what he said. I used some. Alright. make sure all of this is pointed towards the back. So we don't want to dig out this later. Pretty sure. Alright, we know the drill. Here. And yep. Two will go together like so. Make sure this here part is underneath this part here. Put it together. Oh! Let's open the mouth up a bit. More to actually get it perfectly in line. There we go. Shell closed. Yum, 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 yum. Alright. So got the split here in the nose area, but that's metal and metal. We're not going to do much on that part. Sure it's nice and tight. Double check everything. Make sure, double check my work. And no, those rubber pieces were not fitted properly. Hopefully when it, if there's a little extra pressure in the back, it will hold up better. And until then, there we go. That's what we got. Alright, let's see if there's any more screw areas. Nope, just the one. There we go. And that is all for package number 8 from Fan Home. Or 5. Yes, 5. For my tutorial. So yeah, we got this much of the, this is what we got done. One complete Mastodon head. You will have to use probably some super glue here. Looks like a little bit of some came out inside. You'll clean that up later. It's only bugging me because it's like, yeah. I'm gonna make it look good. Use the proper amount, you know. You'll clean it up, chrome. But yeah, these will need some glue. I saw some videos about how this is going to be on the horns. Their friction is going to be loose. Let's just say that. Friction, it needs better friction, and the chains are small. So if you don't like the short chain, if you don't like the short chains that they come with, you could always run out to your local Walmart or hobby store and get some longer ones. Although whether or not they actually will hold into the little bucket that will be here, that's a good question. I know what's coming. I know what's going to be done. You will find people who've actually done these completely. So yeah, enjoy. I mean, this is all good and fun. Oh, don't forget to take your extra screw and pack it away. Pull the screw jaw. Alright. So don't forget to put everything up into one place. Make sure you know exactly where you need to hide it or supply it. That'll be everything until next time up onto the this level. Yeah. Alright. That's all done and over with. Let me put up some things real quick before we move on. Things back in order. Yeah. Alright. So, alright. Go ahead and close this up over here. Package number 5 is done. Alright. That was fun. I'm really glad that we did that. So, after all that, 2 hours later, that's right, it took me about almost 2 hours just to put those two Zord faces together properly. Isn't that wonderful? At least you know if you ever buy this, you won't be bored for a few hours. Or maybe you will be, depending on your ideal of fun. I certainly found it most entertaining. Let's see what we got. Maybe we just go into, let's see. Hold on. I don't know why every once in a while my mouse will actually just decide to go slow-mo. I probably end up making that a permanent picture. Get that right. Alright, let's see. What else do we have? Let me move some things around here. I think I'm limiting myself on my mouse. There we go. Yeah, let's switch over from that. I was watching this. So, Transformers, yeah. So apparently there's a legend version of Transformers Armada Sideways. I'm curious. How about you guys? Let's see what we got on this review from, oof. All right, yeah, there we go. Carnage, huh? Sideways. Neat. So this is a Legends class. So this is a Takara version of it. So is this actually from the original show? I thought whenever it said Legend, which is in when this was released, I believe it was considered as a deluxe class. We had deluxe, mega, and I believe mini class, maybe. Yeah. So whenever he states Legends, that's the current terminology. Okay, so that's why I thought it may have been a new toy. Judging by what I'm seeing up to the gimmicks and everything, this is an original one. Okay, so No, I don't need to actually see the original toy. I already know about it. Oh, Rosie Bell Moon. Boo. Rosie Bell Moo. Rosie. She's got something going on here called home math. I don't have a clue. Let me try this. Okay. That's something. I still don't know what to think about that Sprite T. Sprite plus T. Whose idea was that? Anybody know? Because I don't. Alright, so let's see what we got. Let's see. A Transformer. Probably a Beast Wars. If you're going to self maximize, I mean, you need a maximal for that, right? Or am I thinking of, or is that something else? You need maximals to maximize. Yeah, Red Trap, maximize. Cheetor, maximize. Rhinox, maximize. I'm probably horrible sounding on those vocals, but yay. Oh boy, here we go again. Good question. Next question. Neither do I. What do you bring to the table? You are a table? So you're an inanimate object that I could really just throw out and just put shit on. So you're just something I just put stuff on and use on a daily basis. And have absolutely a zero-sum need depending upon to whatever I feel like. That's what a table is. A table exists in a home if you need to have a table, but if you don't need to have a table, then what's the point of a table? Good question. Next question. I'm not the only one, damn it. The table is me. Maybe it's cherry wood. Possibly. I mean, one of those cheap ass ones. I say. Yeah, I really did not jump to that conclusion as a man. Nope, not one bit. Right. In other words, I think I'm too good to put anything into the relationship. Instead of realizing that possibly no. We're not talking about Beauty and the Beast here. True. No, no, you don't. As I'm listening to this, I'm gonna go ahead and walk myself over here. I got red beans, so I can start making some beans and rice. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Of course, gotta clean up, gotta clean up. Keep that there, put it here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Da-da-dum, 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 dee-dee. Alright. I'm gonna boil those up and fill them out and cats don't want I agree. You lose the conversation the moment you get I own the table. Whoa! Dating is a nightmare, that's for sure. Oh, there we go. I'm not entitled, I'm not deserving of anything, but I request something. I request a job! How do they keep getting knocked over? Do my cats keep coming up here? Yes, sir. Why do I even ask? That is true. Alright, toss this out.
Who is Happy's pantry? Down, down, down.
Drink. Now.
Maybe it is. Or maybe they feel like it's a limited supply. No, I never thought of it as a supply chain. Dear God, I don't ever want to see one of those videos where people fix their cars and they think they know what they're doing and do the wrong thing. Alright, we tenderizer that, red cayenne, onion. No, I'm not putting in diced onions. I'm gonna come over here and actually put in a whole onion. Not onion, garlic. So like garlic, let's see. Spices and herbs. There's that. Garlic powder, parsley, hot sauce. No. Oh, lemon juice. That happens every once in a while. Italian season. Yeah. Kosher salt, no. Black pepper, grounded. There we go. Yeah. This should be good. Watch out. You good, kitty? Where have all the good men gone? Where are all the gods? Well, you got them at naked hula dance. Yeah, I'm one of those people that need reminders. Remind me what I'm doing. Alright. Lemon, 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 lemon. Dropping in. A little bit of unknown hot sauce, and dear God, it is actually really good. I don't know what it was made of, but oh, it gave me a kick last night. And I know this is controversial, but I'm putting some honey in my beans. Oh, what's your chai shells? I don't drive and do content. If I drive and do anything in my vehicle, it's gonna be I'm gonna be full up to the side. What's it? Because they won't react the same way if you say the real thing out loud. Oh, I'm putting teriyaki sauce, not Worcestershire sauce. Oh, I should read labels. Yeah, teriyaki might not be bad either. What? Expand what? All things are transactional.
So awesome.
Bro, trust me. So I should get rid of filters. Have expectations. Men have expectations? I did not know that. Yeah. Rage bait. Correct. Oh. Yeah. A girl, Peter Pan. That's the first thing out. Time I've heard of something like that. Oh, Peter Pan syndrome. Okay, got it. I don't wanna grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Yeah, sounds like fun.
Yeah. Combo. Does it have to be equal? I hope it is. Right. I could use help, but most importantly, I could definitely use somebody that loves me more than these animals. Or just as much.
So awesome.
TV notification. Like the only transaction I want is with food in my stomach, man. Real root in my stomach. No, I used to love banana splits growing up, but I always asked without pineapple. But as a reason, I have not wanted a banana split in a good long time. Ooh. What's confidence? I don't have a clue on what that is. My brain just hurt. Did he say you is? Don't you mean you are? Whatever.
And what you need, and also what you won't give and what you
And
don't
I'm gonna
want.
raise
Yes, that is called boundaries. That is called mutual respect. We do love that.
And then talking to someone else about
Swap? Money's always gonna get tight. Right? Sometimes inflation. Possibility, yes. Mm-hmm. I know what I want. I don't know how I can get it. Yeah, I'm self-aware that nobody is perfect. We're not perfect. We're not flawless. Nobody's perfect, but I thought I was. Or otherwise.
find this one. Perfect, right? Loves a big chin. The best and most important, you say? Oh, I've mad girls. I want girls that are happy, not mad. No, I'm not there. I'm not really good at starting conversations. Greetings, mortal humans. I have come from another universe to introduce you to all the things of all the lives and stuff. How's that? Yeah, the bots definitely do. Greetings, mortal human. I have come from another universe and I'm here to introduce myself. With the simplicity of the word hey. Zero. Wow, 60. That's I would have just said 0.
Right? Don't worry, it's the Crimson Chin. Possibility. Yeah, absolutely. This was 2 weeks ago. I heard Miyazaki. Well, it all depends on your geopolitical issues.
Awesome.
Either that or we own it on physical. What the F am I doing? What the F am I doing with my live studios? Live it. Run away? Hmm. I don't even. I'm not really good with small talk. I get bored. No, that was just in one day. Very classy. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. What's a compliment? Yeah. You know, I actually get these from like butt women's as well. You have an amazing photo. Will you mind checking out my OnlyFans? Why the fuck would I do that? Absolutely, thank you. But shoot me, thanks. Okay, look, there is no. Look, I get it. But there is no damn class for anybody out there to actually really know how to start up a conversation. There's no small talking. There probably are small talking classes, but none that are in rural areas, places where people are just too damn poor, too damn broken to actually go out there and actually be able to find this shit. Hey, you bad with small talk? Go ahead, try these videos here on YouTube. Go to this channel. That would be great. You know, just help people out. Alright, I'm done with this. I get it. I'm a loser. Just like the rest of these guys. Alright, let's see. Yeah, Lullaby for a Princess for the first time. Everybody loves it. It happens to be an amazing song. Alright. So we'll go ahead and press X there. He only needed a few examples, but he went a little overboard in my opinion. Although I don't even go to dating sites anymore. I'm too tired of them. I'm so sick and tired of them. Trump mobilizes for war, threatens Iran, says evacuate now. Huh. Hmm. Whoa. May. Hmm. Me. Ooh, a lot of doves. No, wait, those aren't doves, are they? What are they? Hmm. Late. What? My time has come. Shivers down my spine, aching all the time. Jesus. Bye, everybody. Got to go. You're behind and face the truth. Am I? Ooh, I don't wanna die. I've never been born at all. Hmm. 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 Right. Hmm. That's copy? Oh, wow. Mm. I hate those people. Yeah. Now that's revenge. That's dirty. Nice. No. Right. Oh. Oh, that is just a beautiful cry. You thought you could outdo the guy? God, he's basically a god. Hmm. I'm sorry. In this image, they're knitting ramen noodles. They're knitting noodles. Huh. Wait, is that kind of what they actually do for ramen? No, no, wait. It's just wavy and just float up on each other. But that would be fun. Hmm. Yeah. 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 Oh yeah, that bullshit. Lucifer is still a good show. Been behind this the whole time. Hmm. Interesting. That's actually wonderful. That's cool. Asbestos sponge webs. Damn. Okay. Oh. Yes. All that just to be a gutter ball. A witch that has a master of witchcraft. Hmm. Oh, that's sweet. Yay. Okay. Damn. Huh. Right. Isn't Kevin Spacey also completely out of his mind by now? Question: who the hell is Elizabeth Olsen? I didn't know they had a third sister. I know Mary Kate and Ashley. I can still remember them. They got out of it because they really didn't want to deal with it. One of them got really bad on drugs. The other one was in passion. I think the last time their brand was so active was around the early 2000s. I think their brand was so active about 2005, maybe 2000. Yeah, I'd say about 2005, maybe 2006. Honestly, just take the money you won on Twilight and just live out the rest of your days because It's Twilight. Gross. Hey, they made a good amount of money for those. Which movie franchise? Who? Black and Yellow. I don't know what that is. Yeah. The guy likes to get burned. Hmm. 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 Damn. Oh, I saw this one. Hmm. Well, that's good, I guess. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. I feel on. I feel her on that part, except for the three kids. I understand. If you lose your job, you don't have the right to be picky about what you get afterwards. You know, you kind of just have to go with it. Go with the flow. Yeah. Hmm. Right. Here's the thing about standing up for what's right. Sometimes it ends up hurting a lot of other people. So you gotta know when to stand up for what's right. You have to get people on your side at first, not do it solo. Think about the consequences, the fallout, how things will become. In the end, you have to know where things stand. And honestly, that company could be sued if it was for retaliation. Because even though it states it mostly on company policy, you cannot be fired for retaliation. Uh, a lot of people do end up getting fired for other things. So it doesn't seem like retaliation. It's just so happen to have coincidentally be the same thing. Well, anyway, I think that'll be it. Let's see. All right. Alright guys, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you for showing up and coming in. I hope to see you guys again sometime soon in the future. And let's go ahead and follow away this video. Now that the file cabinets are closed, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, Kick.com, and X.com. For all your social media needs. Bye.